Hi everybody, it's Doc here again with a BDO video for you. This time we're going to be going over Failstacks and how to build Failstacks, the different methods that you can use. The first method that we're going to go over is actually why we are here in Velia at the blacksmith. Now when you talk to the blacksmith and go to shop, you will see reblath armor. Reblath shoes, being the cheapest at $12,900, or the gloves, same price, are what a lot of people use to build Failstacks. They'll come here, they'll buy these, they'll sit here and use them to try to build Failstacks, and then once the durability runs out on their particular piece of armor, they'll come right back here and buy these at this cheap price to rebuild the durability on the item. This is one of the cheapest ways to build Failstacks in the beginning because you're not spending as much money buying items off of the marketplace. Now, the only downside to doing this method is that you cannot sell the reblath armor on the marketplace once you've upgraded it. Meaning if you get it to plus 15 and you'd like to make some of your money back, that's not an option. Your only option is to either go to extraction at a blacksmith, extract blackstones, put the item in so that you can pull some of those blackstones back out of it, which again is not going to pull off as many blackstones as you spent on that piece of armor because you're not going to get back the blackstones that you failed with. Another thing that you can do is if you do not want to extract the blackstones and you do not want to use a different method, you want to go with the reblath method, what you can do is you could create an alternate character. Now what you do with this alternate character is you'd get it to about level 10, level 12, and then what you would go and do is you would go and find wild horses and you would kill those horses. Now, as you can see, I have about 300,000 karma on this character, which is a good reason to create an alternate because killing horses isn't going to drop your karma by a lot. But if you do it on an alternate character, a low-level alternate character will not have as high of a karma score. So basically what you do is you'd kill the horses, get negative karma, you would make sure that that character was carrying the piece of armor that you want to de-level, and you would go around any town or any place where there's going to be guards. Now because you have negative karma, basically you're considered a red player, those guards would kill you. And if you have negative karma, the items that you have equipped have a chance to de-level, which meaning like if you get something to like 15 or you get something to 14 and you want it to go down a level, then an alternate negative karma alt is your best bet. This is not necessarily the method that I use to build Failstacks. The method that I use revolves around using green armor, green weapons, or the Grunnel armor sets to get to basically to build Failstacks early on. And then if I get them to plus 15, I will actually go and put those items on the marketplace so that I can make some of my money back. Alright, so basically those are the method that I use is going to be going from 0 to 3 or 0 to about 16 to 18. You have two different options. 0 to 3, you can just use accessories. What a bunch of my guildmates do is they will go into a shop. They will buy, a lot of them do the mysterious rings, some of them do the mysterious necklaces because they're pretty cheap. It's only 60k, so they'll go in here and they'll buy a bunch of these and they'll open them up and then they'll try to smash together the accessories to get to about 3 or 4 Failstacks. Some people do that, some people don't. I'm not one of the people that really goes that route. The way that I go is I'll just buy like a green weapon, green armor, or a piece of Grunnel armor, and I will start enhancing that piece of armor. Now when you go into enhance, there's another thing that I just want to point out that for some strange reason I've noticed a lot of people have not known. When you actually put in a piece of armor or a weapon here, you're going to have two options, and they aren't popping up right now because I haven't put a stone in. But anyway, you're going to have two options that pop up. And those options are going to be enhance or durability. Enhance is going to give you a higher chance of the actual item going up in enhancement, going from like, 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. Durability lowers your chance at the actual item successfully enhancing, but decreases the amount of durability that the item goes down by. So basically what you want to do is, if you're starting with a fresh, piece of armor or something that is at a 0, it hasn't been upgraded or enhanced, you want to start out with using the enhance option. It's going to give you the highest ability to pass and a lower probability of failing. What you'd want to do is you'd want to take the armor or weapon up to about, I'd say about plus 12, plus 13 before you switch over to durability. Now, once you switch over to durability, this is the method that I use to build Failstacks. I will take that green armor, green weapon, or the piece of Grunnel, and I'll use that to build up to about 16 to 18 Failstacks. Now, once I get to 16 or 18, I'm going to switch over, and I am no longer going to be using that type of weapon or armor. At about 16 to 18, I'll switch over and start using a Laverdo. I have a few Laverdos that are sitting at plus 12, and that's where I start at, is plus 12 with the Laverdos. I'll try to upgrade those Laverdos at around plus 12 to plus 13, and I'll build Failstacks up to 20. Once I hit 20, I'll switch over to a green piece of gear. So again, like a green weapon, a green armor that's sitting at Pry, and I'll try to upgrade that weapon to Duo. Doing that, I'll try to build Failstacks up to 26. Now, 2 fails going from Pry to Duo will get you from 20 to 26, because you're gaining 3 Failstacks each failure. Once I reach 26, I switch over to boss gear or boss weapon. So any boss armor, any boss weapon like a Laverdo or a Zarka, and I'll use one of those that's sitting at Pry, and I'll attempt to go from Pry to Duo. Again, you should only have to fail 2 times, and that'll take you from 26 to 32 Failstacks. Once I reach 32, I stop on that, and I'll go over to a boss gear or boss weapon. Again, a Zarka, Laverdo, like Beg's gloves, anything like that that's sitting at Duo, and I'll attempt to get that from Duo to Try. And I will do that until I get to about 45 Failstacks. Now, here's the thing. When you're going from Duo to Try, you do have the ability for the weapon to drop down, meaning that that Duo weapon could fail and could drop down to Pry. Pay close attention here, because you don't want to just spam the button to enhance, because if you do succeed, you've wasted a higher Failstack on something that you could have used. That basically you'd be wasting, let's say, like a 35 or so Failstack trying to get something from Pry to Duo, which you don't want to do, especially since we're trying to build Failstacks, not succeed in enhancing something, and especially something that would have failed while we were trying to build Failstacks on it. Now, once you get to 45 Failstacks, you're going to want to switch over, and this is where I go to a Try Grunnel piece of armor. So I'll take a Try Grunnel, try to upgrade it to Tet, and I'll try that until I reach 55. Now, if I do happen to get a Tet piece of Grunnel armor, I'm going to go and sell it. I'm not going to keep it. Basically, you want to use that to make money back, and actually, if you succeed on getting a Tet Grunnel, you would be making quite a bit of profit off of that. So basically, one more time, just to go over the different ways to Failstacks. To build Failstacks, you can come to Velia, come to the blacksmith. You can go in here and buy Reblath armor. You can use this to replace what I was saying to build up to 16 to 18 Failstacks. Personally, I very rarely get above 16, if 15 with Reblath armor anymore. So I've switched away from Reblath and gone to using the green armor, green weapons, or the Grunnel set. Once again, you'd use that to get up to about 16 to 18 Failstacks. After that, you'd try to find like a Laverdo that's at plus 12 or plus 13 to build you up to about 20, 22 or so Failstacks. After that, you'd switch back to a green piece of gear that's at Pry, try to upgrade that to Duo to get to 26. After that, you'd go to boss gear or boss weapon that's at Pry to go to Duo and get you to 32 Failstacks at maximum. Then you'd go to a Duo boss gear or boss weapon to try to get you to 45. After that, you would go to a piece of Grunnel gear that's at Try and try to take that to Tet to get you to 55. Now again, just to go over it, when you are going through and enhancing your weapons or armor and you're trying to build fail stacks, please ensure that you have selected the durability option instead of the enhancement option. If you have the enhancement option selected, you will have a lot lower of a chance of it failing, which has really thrown a lot of people away from trying to use enhancement. I know it messed me up quite a bit when I first started because I had no idea what the durability option did. Alright, and that's going to be pretty much it from me, guys. If y'all have any questions or anything to add on building fail stacks or enhancing, please feel free to leave your comments below the video. Thank everybody again for watching the video. Hope everybody has a great day.